Hello, this is Corey Gerard, and I have a clear message to all street gangs, Part 5. Now, if some in this new socialized order ever gets an urge to strike out at anyone because of a past altercation, then talking it out might not provide for a suitable remedy, but rather a more up close and physical solution will. And on occasions, when minimum violence is deemed necessary to resolve differences, just allow the angered to fight it out in fair contests, such as those regarding boxing, wrestling, and martial arts, which will only result in a few bruises of bodily and ego, but not a serious damaging wound to the personal. So these such safety measures can easily be set up and then implemented to guarantee a lasting peace inside of our new Hope Society, as long as these life preserver methods are accepted, though. Now, there has to be a very strong chain of command within this Hope Society Corp regarding titles, rank, and positions, and the highest ranking must certainly have the qualities most befitting of a discerning leader. So, the leadership will consist of wise, intelligent, kind, and reasonable men and women that'll be tasked with keeping the peace as well as handling their required duties of running various interests regarding this social hope organization. Its leadership council will basically embody the highest reformed ranking members of every major street gang in the world, and their timely positive efforts will be globally coordinated through the usage of every form of communication known to mankind, such as social media outlets, internet, and phone. So as for the leaders, some of them can be of a previous hardcore street nature, so long as they are willing to conform into proper role models, because their authority jobs are certainly meant for motivational. Now comes the financial benefits for your Hope organization, which will provide substantial amounts of money for incomes, community projects, causes, and a variety of job services. So, there are federal grant programs in which do give money to those of an individual and collective effort, and these such grant programs will be of use to our reformed gang society. Now all we must do to obtain tens of millions from them is to establish building programs and then write a grant for each specific program. Then the government will give out monetary assistance to this newly deemed lawful society of conforming righteous persons. Next, as long as the worldwide peace accords are kept intact, we can then solicit donations from many other charitable sources that are collectively renowned for giving away billions of dollars on an annual, yearly basis. And with that type of money being brought into our Hope Society, we can definitely do away with criminal activity on a permanent. But in order for this Hope Corp to receive such plentiful sums every year from federal grants and donations, there must be a continued showing of good progress throughout all inner city or urban communities once plagued by crime. Now, with a stable and steady flow of massive amounts of cash being poured into our hopeful conglomerate, we can then accumulate even more money by making huge savings bonds and CD purchases, which would give us a better CD and bond rate payout. And yes, these two particulars do make interest profits for the owners of them. Next, we'd place many other assets into saving bank accounts that also accumulate for interest payouts. And lastly, we'll invest considerable amounts of money into every major world corporation that offers stock options, profit sharing, and cash bonuses to the shareholders. And to minimize any chance of our union taking any loss, we'll only invest in the major corporations that have astounding profit earnings each year, along with little to no job layoffs in regards to our stock purchases. So our New Hope organization will eventually work and function as a supreme global corporation. Okay, this Hope Society, which will initially be formed out of reformed street gangs, prison gangs, criminal organizations, and crime families, will also be open for all others in society to join. But all a part of it must remain lawful, moral, and proper. Know that my main objectives here are to establish a friendlier, coexisting society of people, and to provide a bunch of great paying jobs for countless reformed gang members and various others, in which opportunities for these persons to become rich without any criminal entanglement are possible. So it's been fun with this series, which is intended to be of benefit to the all of society. So thank y'all for tuning in.